When I was a little bit younger, I did a few trainings. Actually, I was looking the kids that they were going home very happy, that they were telling me thank you very much. I'm learning a lot, and from this point, I knew that I wanted to become a paddle coach.
What things you feel that compared to Spain, we still have to grow?
That we don't need to compete between all the clubs. We are in Cyprus. Why you need to fight for each other? I think it's good to create a community and build something nice.
So for you, what technical mistake do you think beginners level repeat most?
Something very, very important, and I always try to teach them, is the position.
You build a company that is
Yeah.
Connex Padel.
So basically, I create a project, Connex Padel. The main thing is to connect the paddle coaches with the paddle club.
In 5 years. Like the people, when they think about Sergi Perez, what do you want them to think about?
I think I want them to think that in the end I'm a good person, I'm fighting for my dreams.
Welcome everyone to Padel Temple Podcast. In this space, we will talk about padel, not just a sport. We will discuss about all of the subjects that matter to have a sport that is making huge steps in growing terms. We started in this series with someone who just didn't appear in the story, but helped shape it. Today, I am with Sergi Perez, professional padel coach at Padel Syndicate, founder of Connex Padel, and the person who connect me with Padel Temple. Sergi, before anything else, who are you?
Hello, Álvaro. Thank you for inviting me here. It's been a pleasure. How are you? All good?
Everything good.
Yes?
I want to understand from the initial point.
Perfect. So, okay, I will introduce a bit myself.
Yes, please.
I'm Sergi Perez, currently working here in Cyprus. I'm coming from Barcelona, Spain, one of the best countries for padel, as you know. And basically, I'm been playing padel more than 15 years, coaching also more than 5 years. I play several tournaments in Spain for the Catalan Federation. I play also here in Cyprus, few FIPs. That's it. And now trying to grow padel here in Cyprus.
Very good. Tell me, please, how did padel become the thing that you want to dedicate yourself?
Look, one of the things that I always says is thanks for my dad. He was the person that introduced me to padel, and I'm very happy with this. And when I was a little bit younger, I did a few trainings with some kids, and I was just learning how to teach, learning how to become a good coach. And actually, I was looking the kids that they were going home very happy, that they were telling me thank you very much. I'm learning a lot, and from this point, I knew that I wanted to become a paddle coach.
Very good. And you start with the padel straight, or you did other sports before?
I did a little bit of football, I did a bit of tennis, but I started very, very young with paddle, with 10 years old.
Okay. And at what age you decide like, oof, I want to be a padel coach?
Around 16, 17, when you start to grow and you start to think what I can do in the future, is there when I see that, paddle is for me. Paddle, coach, everything involving paddle is something that I love a lot.
Okay. And when you were in the beginning, the first years is always more difficult. You had like something in mind to be like, I want to be as this type of coach. How was your beginning when you were started coaching?
Look, in the beginning, my goal it was, just to start to coach people, do with kids and some camps. I wanted to train also very good players, amateur players. I wanted to train also beginners, but to be a coach for all the ages, and I think it's something that I think now I'm doing it, so that's
Very good. And you had in these times like clear things that you don't want to be this type of coach when you were playing. Also, I think you try different type of coaches, so you will see what things like I don't like it and what things good. What are the things that you felt like I don't want to be like this?
I like to be involved with the students. I like to to create a good vibe. What I don't want to do is just throw balls, okay, turn your body, forehand, backhand. No, I want to understand why you are here, why you like to play padel, why you want to become better. I like to involve a little bit, and I think it's something that as a padel coach I always recommend, that you need to be involved in with the students and try to understand their needs, try to understand everything about him, and from there I'm sure that they can understand better each other.
I'm totally agree with this. I think that try to be as much involved as possible is the most important thing. So now that we are looking back from the initial, what shaped your coaching more? What it makes you step by step becoming better? The people, the experience, the failures? Tell me.
Look, I did, let's say, a few courses of padel coaches, course for Catalan Federation, and yes, of course, you learn, and it's very nice. But what I'm learning more is with experience. With experience, to okay, maybe not all the players they have the same technique. You of course know more than me that as a professional, every player has a different technique. So maybe for that kind of player, instead of put the racket here, maybe you need a little bit, more preparation. So you need to, I always say, you need to adapt with the students and with the player that you are coaching. It's something that with experience is this they don't teach you in the course.
Yeah, you feel like, okay, one thing is the theory,
Yes.
and I know that we can apply the theory because there are some things that they are basic, but then everyone is different.
For sure, everyone is different, and you need to adapt.
Now that we know your first step in Spain, tell me, why Cyprus? How Cyprus appear in your history?
That's it's a good history. It's a good story. Look, I had like a motorbike.
Oh my God,
Motorbikes on Cyprus.
we are in Cyprus.
We're in Cyprus. Motorbikes everywhere.
Yeah.
So yes, I had let's say a guy that I knew, and he called me one time. He knew that I was looking to travel a bit, to go abroad, to learn English, to go another country, because as you know, in Spain, it's being a little bit difficult to have good conditions as a padel coach. Of course, we have the best clubs, the best coaches, but for sure is not the best conditions.
Yeah, because also the offer is like so high, so
Exactly.
there is a lot of
Yeah,
clubs.
you have a lot of coaches. You go to a club in Barcelona, you have 6 coaches to choose, and for sure you are not that important, let's say. So yeah, first I was looking to go somewhere else. I didn't have anything in mind, just wanted to go abroad, and I had the opportunity to come to Cyprus. Thanks for one guy, and I came for just 1 week. I came for 1 week to do like training sessions, to do exhibition matches, and also, to have a little bit of vacations. When I came here to Cyprus, the people was like treating you very good. Like, wow, he's a Spanish coach with a lot of experience. We don't have this here. So I was feeling, very good when the people was that appreciating me. So actually, I was very happy, and I have met with a guy that is now my boss, the owner of a
Okay.
Padel Syndicate. That I did a lesson with him. He was telling me I'm opening a club. I need a head coach, and from there he gave me a very nice offer, and here we are, no?
Yeah.
After 2 years.
Oh my. What are you think that the people is missing here in Cyprus? What things you feel that we are doing like good steps from paddle, and what things you feel like compared to Spain, we still have to grow in this country?
I think now after almost three years that the people is playing, the people start to understand more. The what is padel, not just to play hard and try to smash from everywhere. No,
Yeah.
I never play professional tennis, but I know that tennis we need to play harder, as you know. So a lot of people was coming. I was telling me I want to smash. I want to have the winner with the serve. I want to be super fast, and this is paddle. This you need to build the point. You need to do lobs. You need to have patience. So it's something that I see that a lot of people was doing the mistakes. Also something that I see about, let's say, clubs. I think that we don't need to compete between all the clubs. We are in Cyprus. It's not that we are in like big countries. Everything is small. Here in Cyprus, in the beginning, you had 5 in Limassol, 3 in Nicosia, 4 in Larnaca, and 1 in Paphos. And why you need to fight for each other? I think it's good to create a community and build something nice with all together. It's something that I think it's missing a little bit, because I think if we now in this point we help all each other, we can do better tournaments, better leagues, even like something that didn't appear yet, but I think it's something that people is working on it, that to do like teams, leagues with teams, you know, that in Spain this is very famous and something very nice. And of course to compete all each other, but after you go out, you drink the beer, whatever.
Of course, I think keep the
things like-
competition inside the court. Yes, but outside the court, I think
Of course.
there is enough market to everyone can have their
Yeah,
students, their
for sure.
clients, without feel that
Yeah.
we need to fight each other.
Yeah, and I
Yes.
think this is something that is missing. But okay, I'm sure that with the years, hopefully, will be much better.
Yes. And when you arrived here the first time, what was the thing that shocked you? That you said, "Oof, I didn't expect that Cyprus was like this." Maybe
The sun.
it could be something like paddle, or maybe something outside that you feel like, "Oof." For example, here they live with a style of life so much different, or something
Yeah.
that sucks you.
Something that is very funny. And the first thing I learned here is siga siga. You know siga siga? Yeah.
I know.
So I was when I was working in Spain as a paddle coach. I was let's say arriving. I have a lesson at 9 o'clock. My student was at 8:40 warming up, like telling me, "Come on, we need to start." And all kind of persons. But here the people is what I see in the beginning.
Yeah.
Not all for sure, but a lot of people was coming 9.2. Please let me bring my coffee, warm up. You speak a little bit, and after 9.10, you start the lesson. Something that shocked me, and it was okay. The people live like siga siga, is the style, and also something that it's very good, I think, for us, that the people appreciate us a lot. Is what I told you before. You go Spain, you go in any club, and there is a lot of coaches. Here you have one. Okay, now we are growing. But now you have before 2 years ago you had 5 coaches, and it was like wow, it's a paddle coach. They appreciate you a lot. They come to watch you all your tournaments, to the exhibition matches. They support you a lot, and it's something that, of course, you feel amazing.
Yeah, and also I think because you have like a figure of your country is like more the culture of paddle. It's like they come here with the idea of I'm gonna learn
Yeah,
this class and I want
Yeah.
to come to full trying to
energy.
enjoy
Yes,
and try to be if it's 1 hour, try to be the 1 hour full focus.
yes.
That I think in
Amazing.
Spain maybe this thing is not that much.
No, no.
Not that much I appreciate it.
No, for sure. No, I think that in Spain, I will not say that the people is bored, but the people is been playing maybe 10 years. But here is everything fresh. It's everything very fresh, and the people want to improve, or is motivated to go to tournaments, to see you how you play, to be how they improve, and it's something that is nice.
Yeah.
Make you feel good.
We're gonna enter a bit more in the part of the game, okay, more inside. When you enter like in a new environment, you as a coach,
Yep.
you don't just see the level, right? It's like you see like patterns. No, you enter a new club, you see the people playing, and you can see like, okay, everyone is having this type of mistakes, or because you saw a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's like some things in common that everyone have. So for you, what technical mistake do you think the people like intermediate level, beginners level repeat most?
There's something that always I see. There is a lot, but something very, very important, and I always try to teach them from the first minute that they enter and we do the lessons, is the position. The position. It's very, very important in paddle. You cannot be in the dead zone. You need to know when to go to the net, when to stay back. So it's something that I see that, okay, wow, this guy, I go to a club, has amazing forehand, amazing backhand, maybe they're coming from tennis, amazing volley, but the guy is running everywhere. Maybe he's not moving from back. This is something that, of course, now the people start to learn more, but it's one of the common mistakes. We have also the decisions, they are very important, when to play the lob, when to play chiquita, when to play bandeja, when smash. This is amazing. This is always, let's say, very important. And the third one is to play hard. Don't need to always play full hard, full power to win the points. So this is something that I realized that is a lot of mistakes happen here in
So
here and in everywhere. You know, when they start.
yeah, of course, it's true that maybe also here because they don't have so much the culture of other sports. Like
Yeah.
only they have tennis, so it's true that tennis is always hard.
It's always hard. Yeah.
So they maybe don't have the figure of okay, maybe here I have to control a bit more in general. But the thing is, so for you, you think that this sport is more tactical than technical in the amateur level, or how you should order the preference? More tactical, more technical?
I think it's more tactical. Of course, you need technique. You also maybe know that maybe you go to see some match and you see a guy with very bad technique, but he don't miss the ball, and this guy is winning. And after we have the guys that, oh my God, I'm training a lot, I'm having amazing technique, but I'm losing all the matches. It's happening. Like a lot of my students, they come to me and we're training. Maybe not my student, but maybe someone that because I like to also will speak about it. But I like a lot to work in the tactical positioning and everything. But there are a lot of people is coming and is telling to me, this guy with no technique win me all the time. What I have to do? What I have to do? Tell me what is happening. Tell me why you're losing. Maybe your position was not good. It's not always technique. It's not always I want to come here. I want to do por tres. I want to do bandeja. Okay, after the bandeja, what do you need to do? We need to do something else, right? So for me, it's a little bit more tactical than technique, but of course, we need techniques.
Yes. So for you, what is the difference between one player that is playing paddle, is in the court, and one that you feel that is controlling it?
I think that the guy that is controlling the game is always the guy that in the end is winning. I mean, you can see professional paddle player, if the people know Fernando Velasteguin, a lot of years, 15 or 12, I don't know how many years.
16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
Number one, and he was not crazy. You know, he was just doing everything correct, everything, the best lob, amazing bandeja, but was not like over three behind the line. And so I think the guy that manage and have more patience is the guy that always end up winning. Also depends in what level, but most
of
of
course,
them on intermediate and beginner level is like this. After when you are going to advance or professional, you need something else. Of course, something else, but I think it's like that.
Yeah, because also the thing is when I am entering the club, the first thing that I notice and I can see what player is good and what have to improve a bit more is not about the technique really, is how he wants the ball. If he's taking the shot but he's ready for the next shot, he's trying to move in between shots. For me, this makes a huge difference to okay, this guy at least is understanding the game.
For sure.
Then we will see and we will discuss about
the technique and
how is the most efficient technique and these things. But if you don't want the ball every time you finish the shot, it's like you are not playing a game. You are playing shots.
Yeah, for sure, it's like that.
So now I want you to go a bit more inside of your coaching. I want to be a bit more specific. So when you start working with a new player, okay, it came a new player for the first time, how you proceed? Try to simulate like a 1 hour training private with one guy that you don't know.
Yeah.
What is how you proceed?
Look, it's what also I told you in the beginning. I always trying to understand, of course, I just know how long are you playing paddle, what is maybe your goals or what you would like to, I like also to ask what you like to train, but in the end, when you ask this, a lot of people say, yeah, I want to improve my overheads. I try to also understand if this guy is gonna come just for one day and leave, or it's a serious guy that want to improve, because this is different.
Of course.
If I have a guy that maybe, let's say, imagine a guy come for holidays, and maybe he can do only 2 lessons and he want to improve his bandeja. Okay, we'll try to figure out and do something more specific with bandejas. We'll work on it.
It's very important as a coach to ask before you start the training or whatever to the student that is coming to you. Okay, What is your goal?
Yeah, what is your goal? How long are you playing padel? And to understand a little bit. Of course, we are here in Cyprus that there is a lot of people that start play. So my 50-60% of students, they are beginners, high beginners,
Yes.
let's say, when I started. Now changed a little bit. So yes, when it's a 100% beginner, they tell you, it's my first time, or let's say I'm playing maybe a few months. So what I do basically is, okay, let's see how you play. Let's warm up a little bit. First of all, I explain the positions. I like to explain the position before we start, because for the warm up, you need the good positions, at least, to know where to stand in the defense, because a lot of people come and stay in the middle. Okay, this is not tennis. You need to stay left or right, I don't mind, but you need to stay one side and we warm up. And from there, we warm up, parallel, and from there I check forehand, backhand, glass. I can tell him, okay, do some volleys and this, but it's something basic. And from there I see a little bit, okay, you have a nice forehand, but I think we need to work more in the backhand, right? After that, we do a little bit of technique of forehand and backhand. And it's what I say, it depends also the player. If I see that the level is good, I like to play with him. I like to play with him, not just throw balls, and to have a little bit of volleys for him, that to feel him that he's a real match a little bit, not just very easy ball, because with easy ball, all they can do a lot of things. And from there we see, I always like to separate the training with a little bit of defense and a little bit of attack. I like always to start with the defense, because it's something that for me is the more important. And of course, even if it's more beginner, we can be like 40 minutes in the defense. You have a lot of exercise for the defense, corner, lateral, lob, forehand, chiquita, a lot of things. And from there, you can manage if we practice with technique, or also you play with the student and, okay, now you need to make me chiquita, go to the net. They have a lot of exercise. And of course, I like this 20-30% of the lesson to the people. Also, a lot of 70-80% of the people want to just have fun.
Yeah, of course.
So where the people have fun? In the net, volleys, bandejas. So yeah, I like to, for them to be happy. So we try also a little bit of course, volleys, attack positions, some overheads. And the last 5 minutes, I always try to play. Let's play tiebreak against the coach. Let's see how many points you can win. They always love to play with the coach. So for me, I think this is, if it's individual person or maybe double, is the best. It's how I work, and at the moment, I think it's good.
Also, when you have a student that is coming frequently, let's say one time
this
a
is-
week or something like this, you, before every session, you ask him, for example, me, I do like this, and I don't know if you also incorporate in your trainings. Like I try to ask him about if they play something during the week from the last time that I don't see. And I try to also get the feedback of, okay, this thing that we saw the other training, I try to apply it, and it was well, it was not good. For me, the important thing is, yes, you need to see the shots and everything, but also you have to be able to apply.
Exactly. This is different, yeah.
So also you try to incorporate this type of questions, or also you focus your trainings more on, okay, what is happening in your matches? Let's try to fix this more than, I don't know, today is volley or today is whatever.
No, for sure, 100%. I'm right with you. I think it's very important to see the feedback. Maybe I have students, since I came the first day, they still doing lessons 1-2 per week with me. And this is, the best. I already understand his feelings. I already understand everything. So I always ask, okay, did you play this week? How it was? How was the bajada that we practiced last time? You tried some? Told me, yes, no, maybe, And from there also you can understand, you cannot always predict, okay, with this guy I will do bandeja, volleys, and portraits. But maybe the guy told you my lobs, they were very bad. What I have to do?
Yeah.
Let's go practice love, right? So it's something basic. That's why I think it's very important to always try to adapt to every person as a paddle coach.
So you will say, like, you don't have like a specific methodology. It's more about, of course you have like some standards,
Yeah,
like
have
okay,
some-
I know how to teach these shots or whatever, but also you don't have like a specific order of okay, this month volley, this month. So you are more a bit more like individual
Yeah.
thing, depends on the client that is coming.
Yeah.
Explain me
It's
how is
the-
the structure that you follow, or is more only about like individual thing, like okay, this one we're gonna do one thing, this one you're gonna do other thing. How you do all of these things during a year?
So it also depends of the training. As you know, it's not the same group training
Yes.
or individual training. Let's say I can put you an example. Now I'm with some student that we are working. We are working a lot of things, but the main thing is the volleys because she have amazing defense. She have an amazing defense. She can play very good lobs. She can play corners because we practice a lot. I like to practice a lot of defense, but we need to improve the volleys a lot. And now we have like 2-3 sessions that we are working. We are trying to from up to down with a bit of a slice where you put the volley, why here soft, why here fast, and it depends. But also we have in my club, we are working now a lot. Gonzalo is also doing a lot of groups. We are doing a nice group with 4-3 people.
Okay.
That actually is something that we start to apply in our academy, Padel Syndicate. That is very nice, and also you do some
Yes.
groups, and it's not that much technique; it's more tactic. And I think it's something that now we need to not
Yes, step by step
everyone
introduce here.
introduce.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not easy, to find always people with the same level, but something that is nice. This we are planning from days before what we wanna do, because okay, you cannot. We have 4 players. You cannot go. Okay, what was your problem the last match? What was your problem the last match? What? Because maybe one say globe, other bandeja, other. So okay, guys, today we wanna work. We say a little bit in the beginning. Of course, it's not that we wanna work in volleys and you do 1 hour volleys. If we work in the volleys, is what I say. We will work different tactical exercise. We can put also a bit of technique, but will be more tactical. When to put, where to put the ball, when, why. This is something that's why I say that you need to adapt to every training is different, and I think this is to be complete as a coach is something important, not just to have a thing. We need to be flexible
Totally
with
agree.
everything.
Now that you open this subject of the group session,
Yeah.
but for me also right now I'm trying to implement, because I think right now here in Cyprus it's difficult. It's still difficult because it's not a lot of people that can mix group, have enough level or whatever. But I think that is a very good dynamic that we have in Spain, because there is a lot of players and the thing. And also that is a thing that step by step we have to introduce here, because I think it's when the players that you have like a certain level of technique and these things, they have to learn how to apply all of these things during the game. And I think that's
Exactly.
for this, all of these type of trainings, of group trainings, is the best way.
Yeah.
So you told me that days ago, for example, you have a group training on Thursday,
Yeah.
maybe Monday or Tuesday, you are thinking about, okay, what I have to do.
Yeah.
You look at the players that you have, what things you have in mind to try to planify the training in one way or another way. You care about the players, you care about the level that they have, if they are high beginners. What are the things that it makes you, okay, it's going to depend the training on the level, on the players.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be always depending about the level. You have, let's say, a group with beginners that cannot do the same with a high intermediate. With high intermediate, maybe we can make a little bit more difficult exercise, something that it's not going to be easy, and I go there, I say, okay, today is not going to be easy. You need to think about more, you need to see. But of course, you cannot put a very difficult exercise with the beginners. The beginners, we just try to work on, don't make a lot of mistakes, try to have a good position, when to go to the net, when to go back, when to throw the lob, and try to be, always with a good decisions and in a good position. Let's say this is very different depending of the level. But of course, we have a group that maybe we are working on with them maybe 2 months already, and we have like a bit more planning. Today is gonna be more like defense with the chiquita and go to the net, and from there we have a lot of exercise. After next day, okay, we wanna work in the bandeja and a little bit of how to defend the bandeja with the chiquita. Let's say, more intermediate. But if we do this next week, let's say, because maybe they do 1 per week or twice per week, we're not gonna do again bandeja. We're gonna do maybe another thing. So I try to maybe bajada. I try to, always for them to be something different, but all they have the main idea. No?
But also keep the basic things
Yeah,
of
keep the basics. Keep the
so that
basics.
is it, as much level as is the training, as much difficult
Yes.
thing is for them. But also for you, it's more difficult to planify. Or also you enjoy to be a bit more specific.
No, I
or
enjoy.
be more basic.
I enjoy all kind of lessons. I know coaches. They say no, I like only to coach very very good players. For me, I like to a lot to start with someone that never played paddle, and after 3 months, see the difference because this is you are helping the student, you are helping the person, and it's something that as a paddle coach I love. That's why I'm working on this. I love paddle and I love to see how the people improve. Thanks because of me or whatever, but to give the basics and from there grow with something that can make you, I think, a good coach.
Yes. And also I know that you are not only a coach, right? Since you came here in Cyprus, you built a company that is
Yes.
Connex Padel. And as I know, you're essentially working in the invisible layer of the sport. That is like how to connect like coaches, club. Explain me a bit about what is really the goal with this company.
Yep. So basically, I create that project, Connex Padel. Basically, what I'm trying to do, the main thing is to connect the paddle coaches with the paddle clubs. Also, the idea of Connex Padel is to create a good community. Good community. Let's say, okay, I bring a paddle coach. I'm helping the club. I'm helping also the coach to go abroad. I do meetings. I do like a lot of work behind on this. That in the end, as you can see, is going quite good. The main thing is also to have a good community. Let's say I bring a coach to some club. After, I don't want to just disappear. Okay, I bring a coach. Ciao. I like to, to keep doing things. Okay, let's do an exhibition. Let's gonna play a tournament together. Let's do some photos, some videos, everything. So I think it's something that could be very good. And of course, now I'm building it, but my idea is to do it around the world.
Okay. Right now, how much time requires you in a day? Normally, explain me a bit about your day by day only with Connex Padel.
So basically, I receive a lot of messages. I receive a lot of people, coaches that they want to go abroad. But as you know, not all the coaches they can be prepared. Of course, it's amazing, no. But to go abroad, you need a lot of things. You need to have a good English. You need to have a good experience. Be a good guy. That is something that I'm looking for. So basically, I will not tell you I'm all day with the phone because of course I have my work, I have my life. I like to go to the gym. I like to do another things, to play tournaments in the weekend, to travel. But yes, I would say between 2-3 hours per day. I try to work a bit in Connex Padel, checking emails, speaking with coaches, trying to also speak with clubs, arranging exhibitions, and something that I like, and I'm very happy with this. So yes,
Very well.
fine.
And I think also the important thing is like you get involved because you feel it's something that you like. Also, not only be here in the court, be also outside, trying to connect other ones.
Yeah, to do something else, not just, of course, I love to be a paddle coach, but I think we have a lot of time in the day, and I don't like to sit in the couch watching movie, to be honest. I do sometimes,
Yes.
not a lot now because I'm very busy, but I like to spend my time doing things that maybe in the future will be very good for me and for the people that I am with and my family in the future. And so I think it's something that we are young, we need to work now.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Now that we can.
Totally. And what do you think is the biggest issue that you have in Connex Padel? I mean, maybe the communication with the clubs is difficult, or maybe they have so much expectations about bring a coach, or maybe it's not very easy to bring a coach that also can have these good expectations that have the club. Tell me about what is the big problems, or you think that is the main issue that is happening to you with
Look,
Connex Padel?
something that I'm realizing a lot when I speak with paddle clubs, owner of paddle clubs, a lot of people, they want the best coach. They want amazing player, top 100 in Premier Padel. They want amazing technique, amazing English, a lot of titles. And look, this is not easy. to find. It's not easy to find because, and also it's something that doesn't mean that if I bring you 100 in the world, will be the best coach. I think that there is people that no one knows that they are amazing coaches. They are amazing people, and okay, maybe they don't have amazing English. We don't have amazing accent. We have, I always say like Spanglish, but the people understand, and it's more how you speak than another thing.
An important thing, what
You speak. It's not exactly that you need to speak perfect. You need to be the perfect coach. So yeah, it's something that is being a little bit tricky sometimes. That they told me I want this. But okay, this maybe you need to pay a lot of money, and this maybe doesn't make sense for your club. Let's see with this, but I think the people in the end understand that don't need to pay a lot of money to bring a amazing coach. It's just they have a lot of we have a lot of coaches, and we have a lot of coaches prepared and ready to go abroad. So I think it's just time and trust.
So you think also the step by step, the Spanish community is gonna still coming to Cyprus.
Okay.
The clubs, you feel that they want also more Spanish coaches. They are in a good view of
Yes.
seeing these Spanish coaches.
Look, in the end, we have a lot of coaches, not Spanish, from everywhere. Okay, that is good. It's very good. But in Spain, the people that is in Spain, Argentina, and also Latin America, they live with paddle from long time ago, and we have a lot of experience.
Yes.
I'm not telling you that another coach will have will be a bad coach. Maybe could be amazing coach, but it's not the same a coach with 10 years of playing paddle experience than 2, 3, or 4. So in the end, I think it's for sure this will be bigger and will start to grow. That's why I also like what I'm doing, because I like to help the coaches from another country to go around the world and to go abroad. Also, something important is what we said before. In Spain, it's not easy to live as a paddle coach. You can do it, but the conditions that we have abroad, not just in Cyprus, around the world, Dubai, US, Thailand, is growing a lot. Paddle, a lot. And I think it's something nice, and it's very good opportunity for the coaches to take it and try to to go abroad, and even if you're a bit afraid to do the next step.
And what is your final goal with Connex Padel? Because now that we are talking a bit more about the international other countries, what is your final goal? Because you told me that you don't want to be only in Cyprus. You want to expand a bit more. Explain me this.
So is what I was telling you before, no? That now paddle is growing around the world. So as I see a lot of paddle clubs, they are opening everywhere. And if you have a paddle club, you need a paddle coach. This is something that the people, not a lot of people know. The people know, okay, I have money, I open a paddle club, and this is going along. You need something else. You need to have tournament. You need to have a nice coach. You need to have of course, you need to have a nice restaurant, but you need someone to make you a nice coffee.
Yes.
And here you need someone, for everything. And the coach, I think, is one of the most important things. So because they are opening a lot of paddle clubs, my idea is to, to try to connect and to bring coaches everywhere, and to create a nice community, not just connecting coaches, to do things abroad. So I think this is one of the goals that I have at the moment.
Very good. We're gonna do a bit more like a quick questions.
Yes.
Okay. A bit fun. Okay.
Fun.
Yes.
Very good.
We're gonna try to be fun. Okay.
Yes.
I don't promise nothing. If you're in a match, okay. What is your face when nothing is working out on court?
Poker face.
But try to explain.
No, look. For me, I think the people say that I am always very serious. I'm always very concentrated, and I'm always trying to understand why is going. But in the end, we are here to enjoy. We will not become like Alegalan. So yes, but even like this, I know that I'm always very serious, very concentrated, and I don't know, if something is not going good, I'm trying to relax, even if it's difficult sometimes, but I'm trying to relax and be positive. I think I'm very positive with this.
Okay. But if you have like a chaos moment, what do you do? Like you watch to the fence like this, or you try to see in the sky something, or you are be able to maintain yourself always calm and always trying to be positive as much as possible.
I'm trying to be always positive and trying to say, okay, you missed this ball, not a problem. Let's go with the next one. I always try to support my partner because this is something that we play together.
Yes.
If I start to shout or look another place, this will be worse because maybe my partner also will start to miss.
Yes.
So I start to speak with him. Okay, sorry. I will calm down. I will try one more ball. Trying to be concentrated. That's why I'm always very concentrated when I play. Very good.
What was the worst day coaching that you remember? The worst experience that you remember that it was, oh my God, this day I want to go home and I don't want to coach anymore.
Okay.
Maybe you cannot, you don't need to be specific, but trying to, maybe it was with a student or maybe like, I don't know, you had to organize a tournament and it was really bad.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Okay. Well, I have different days that they are funny and also a little bit. I will tell you first the bad and after I will tell you the funny. Okay. One of my bad days, it was in the beginning, because all we have mistakes. In the beginning, I was working in Spain and I was always arranging my lessons with the clients. And you know that sometimes you cannot be always perfect. You always, sometimes you can do some mistake when you start to do things. Now, of course, it's very different. One day, let's say I was in Spain working and maybe I have a lesson at 9 and I came at 9 and I have 2 students that they were telling me that that I spoke with them and maybe I booked them at the same time.
Okay.
After maybe, and this is a problem because in my calendar maybe I put one at 9, another at 10. So okay, at 10 I don't have anyone.
Yeah.
So I have 1 hour free. This is something I say, oh my God, how I can do. And okay, sometimes you have luck and maybe they come 2 at the same time and they are similar level. But if someone is the first day and the other is playing 3 years, we have a problem.
Yes.
Who you choose? Maybe this happened I think it happened this to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But who you choose? Who you say, I'm sorry, that moment is a little bit uncomfortable for you. And this day for sure you say, oh my God, I want to go home. That moment, man.
Yeah, it was like a moment that, oh my God, I don't know what I have to do.
Yeah.
But what you did finally?
What I did?
Yeah.
Look, because the guy that was 3 years playing padel, I know him for more time.
Okay.
Say, look, I'm so sorry about this. Next time I will give you free lesson. Okay, I will pay you dinner. At least let me do with the other student because it's his first day and I feel so bad to And in the end, okay, if there is a good people, then we'll be fine. Something is a small mistake. It's not something crazy, but in the beginning it's a little bit uncomfortable. On another funny day that I had is when we had like a kind of clinic with a corporate event.
Okay.
And it was like 3 coaches, 4 players, each coach. They came like 12 guys to my court. 12 guys. Why? I don't know. Someone that organized.
Okay.
Organized that. And there were a lot of people. And all they came to me because I was in the first court. The other coaches, they were there. And I had 12 guys in the same court. How I did? I don't know. But actually, it was very fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. We did like,
You put the 12 persons here in the same court?
Yeah, in the same court. I mean, okay, and then in the beginning, because they wanted to be together. They didn't want to go with another.
So it was like, we are a pack.
Yeah.
And
we are like this. I said, but guys, we are 12 people in one court. I have 70 balls. Maybe you will touch one ball and after 1 minute another ball. But we were doing like 2 and 2 and maybe they were touching and changing and in the end it was fun.
So also this makes you be the next level coach.
Yeah, of course.
If you can,
I was throwing like
handle like 12 persons, oh my God.
I was throwing balls like, the people has videos and it was very funny, but experience. Why not?
Very good. Okay, we arrived to the moment. We have in this podcast.
Moment to play?
No, not yet.
Not play?
We have a challenge in this podcast.
Challenge, okay.
We are going to have quick questions, but we are not going to do it here. We are going to do it in our ice bath.
Ice bath? Oh my
Yes.
God, that's nice.
You have to answer the quick questions. It's going to be 5-6 questions. That is going to be quickly. It's up to you.
Yeah.
You're going to be in the ice bath. So you have
I don't know if I will be able
to. You have to answer as quickly as possible. Okay? You are ready?
Of course, always.
Let's go.
Always.
Yes. Very good. Yes. Sergi, you're ready for questions?
Yes.
Okay. Quick questions. Best part of being a coach?
To see how we will help the people. Has to be short or
Hardest type of player to work with?
the people that know everything. The people also that know that come to the court say, I want to do portraits. We will do lots.
One habit that immediately tells you a player will be good fast.
Guy that that have fun playing, not a guy that thought that oh my god I need to win all the matches. No, a guy that love player, love paddle, he will improve faster.
Most ignored skill in padel.
Positioning. Positioning. 100%.
One coaching me that needs to learn. You always win.
Yes. Me. I think the people have to understand that you don't have to play hard to win the point.
Perfect. By too cold, he was good. Huh?
I survived that.
He was good. He was good.
Wow, amazing.
For finish, my
Yes.
friend, last question. This thing I want to explain you. Try to think about it. If we sit here in 5 years, okay, the same place, the club is the same, but 5 years more. When you look back at this chapter of your life, what do you hope you will remember it for in Cyprus Padel community? What do you want me, like the people when they think about Sergi Perez? What do you want them to think about?
I think I want them to think that in the end I'm a good person, I'm a good coach, that I'm working a lot, I'm fighting for my dreams. I think something that, to be honest, I don't want to be the number one in Cyprus because I know, as you know, also the level now is very, very good. Now I have a bit different goal. I want the people to remember me how I am, how, let's say, I'm working on it. Good coach, good guy, ambitious, guy that has dreams, that I'm working all day on this. And of course, this will be, I will appreciate a lot. I will work for this and let's see, 5 years, maybe less.
We will see.
And
we will be here.
yes.
Sergi,
Hopefully.
thank you very much.
Thanks to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to you.
And to you, follow the people. This is only the beginning. Stay tuned.
Vamos.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Vamos.